Now, before I can actually make any kind of podcast episode for you guys, I want to explain one thing. Have you guys heard about Anchor? It's the easiest way to make a podcast. Let me explain how. One, it's free. Two, there's just many tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or your computer. And it'll distribute your podcast for you so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and other things like iTunes and such. You can make more money from your podcast regardless on how much you have already. So it's like extra money. Hello, who doesn't like free money? And then, it's everything you need to make a podcast all in one spot. So whenever you can, just download the free Anchor app at, your iTunes store, your Apple store, or your Google Play store, or go to anchor.fm to get started. Thanks, y'all. Morning, good evening, good afternoon, good night. However it is in your zone, then you know what it is. Okay, so yesterday we talked about, how it was supposed to be domestic violence awareness month. Well, I looked up today what the national day is. And today's many national things about today itself. But today is actually National GOE Day. Now, GOE, what it stands for is growth, overcome, and empower. So it's the whole part of the growing over everything, and overpowering the tackles of life and everything about with the whole domestic violence awareness and everything, all that, and then empowering you know, just empowering it. so, so that's we can use our voice on here. I had a discussion on another app last night. And I was on there for about 5 hours, maybe six, close to 6 hours, and it was really interesting in the very beginning as well, because man, the satisfaction of getting to understand some people, and them understanding me as well on it. But feels so good outside today, y'all. But I want to see like what you see, as in what you see, to how you want to grow over it, how you want to overcome your life, how you want to empower your voice, kind of thing. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but yeah, uh, there's a lot of things that people don't understand, and there's a lot of things that almost everybody does understand. So I get it. Um, I've I talked about my stories yesterday, just a little bit, and um, we've heard a couple of stories from other people as well. We heard it from Miss Cicely and Miss Ray Davis. Miss Cicely, oh Lord have mercy, and I saw her in another chat at the moment, so. But Ray Davis as well, like she's both of these ladies are awesome, like awesome, 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 awesome. Um, I I made it a point in my life to understand that what happened happened. We're out, and I'm out at least, and I can get over it. I mean, it's not something just to get over right then and there, of course, but um, I can learn from it and walk with my head held high. Now, I've always heard that it was easier to speak on it or speak about it, about like anything that's going on, especially on the main subjects of whatever it is that's to talk about it. And but I want to tell my story a little bit, just a tad. I'm gonna say what I didn't say or get to say yesterday. about it. But there's this girl, and she invited me into her home, but she was trying to get me out of another situation, but it wasn't like, physical. It was more emotional and mental and whatnot, and verbal. But she got me out of the situation, and um, I was just, everything was going okay. Everything was going steady. She became a friend. She was a really good friend in the very beginning, but mostly everybody is, right? So can't trust every single time, I guess. And she she did it. I was uh I was pregnant at the time, and I was, being taken care of, and I was doing this, that, and the third. I was taking care of myself. She was helping me for a little while, but then I don't know, something changed about her where she became more violent than most people I've seen, and that's where it all started. Like, she's done so much to to the fact of I got bit, I got thrown, I got punched, hit with a pole, anything. I got burnt with cigarettes on my skin where the people can actually see it, and I just like I don't like that. I don't understand what it is about people going towards places that people can actually see. Like, people are gonna ask. I mean, come on, people, come on now. But I mean, you shouldn't be doing it anyway. Like, don't hit somebody anyway. But anyway, regardless of that, um, I went and I did we were hanging out for almost. I was with her for almost 2 years, and at least 5 incidents has happened. But I ended up losing. Um, I ended up losing my son in the process of everything being there. Um, and I know that I said yesterday that words don't actually hurt or don't really hurt the way they used to, because growing up I was bullied all the time. But at the same time, like, the words of saying that it's saying stuff like it's my fault that he's gone, it's my fault that I ended up losing him, that it's my fault that I ended up how I am um at that time, and those words really stick. So it's kind of just like, I don't understand. It's like, what's the issue here? Like, what does it mean to just, why is it so hard for people to just love the way you're supposed to? I care for people the way I want to be cared for. I treat people the same way I want to be treated. I don't hurt anybody. I don't do this, I don't do that and the third. I make mistakes. Yes, everybody makes mistakes, but who doesn't? I mean, it's just, why in the world is it just, why are you gonna tell me it's my fault he's gone, and then just pretend that you even care anyway? You don't care. I mean, shit. But um, she she did a lot. She's done a lot of damage, physical, mental abuse, verbal, saying that, calling me all kinds of names in the book, almost basically every name in the book, and then like just the whole point of just not caring, like what you made me look like, in a way to where my parents literally have to bombard your ass. So, but they didn't touch you. They didn't, they didn't hurt you in any way, shape, or form. But yet, you also want to try and get my dad in jail for what? Mysteriously pushing you? No, you didn't get pushed, bitch. But anyway, welcome to the people who are just walking or joining in. I was explaining that GOE. because today is GOE Day, and how this month is Domestic Violence Awareness Month. Well, GOE is growth, overcome, and empower, and then we have to just I'm trying to figure out ways to grow from you know thinking that uh just getting over the words of people, I guess. And I'm trying to I know I'm strong. I'm a strong person. I'm strong enough, at least. And I'm doing my best to figure out like the way to go about life, really. And last night I realized the impact some people, somebody had. The impact of just telling me it's my fault, and it's not. I know it's not my fault, but I guess hearing it over and over and over, saying it's your fault, that he's gone. It's your fault, this, that, and the third. I mean, I know it's not my fault, y'all. I really know. I know. I guess it's just the way it's been embedded into the brain a little bit, and it's just I'm trying to. I don't know. Um, I don't know exactly what I'm trying to do now. But let me say hello to everybody: Miss Lori, Graciela, Marcella, Ishmael, John, Christopher, and JP. Not Morgan, of course. um, I don't know. How do you how do you, how does anybody grow from that or get over that or overcome? Okay, so for the ones who are just coming in, and if you're still listening, GOE Day. Today's GOE Day, National GOE Day, which is another part of Domestic Violence Awareness Month. And GOE is growth, overcome, and empower. And I read about it last night. I had a link and everything. I was talking about it in another room somewhere else. And I was on that same room for like 6 hours. The stories I heard and the stories I told, or a story I told, it was very emotional, and it felt overwhelming a lot, but at the same time, but I'm just trying to see if anybody wants to come up and talk about how to I don't know, how to change it from negative to positive in this life right now. I know it probably doesn't have anything to do with this GOE, but I think it does at the same time in my eyes or in my mind. um I just need some positivity from somebody, just to remember that everything's okay, that everything happens for a reason. Yeah, it does, but at the same time, like, it's not okay. It's not at all. But keep pushing, right? I don't know how to get to the good, like, to the positive side of this right now, because last night's talk really got me thinking about a lot of things, and got me thinking that maybe this person was right about this, or maybe this thought was right. But then I think about what Cicely said yesterday, and it's you know it's like saying, just don't talk to me like that. It's kind of like I'm telling my mind, don't talk to me like that. But I guess you have to get used to it. Hello, Miko. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Hope everybody here is doing well. If anybody would like to come up and talk a little bit, I can change the description or anything like that. I don't know. I'm just I just wanted to talk a little bit, just to see anybody's perspective on how to overcome or how they overcame or how they empowered their voice to speak out and everything like that. How do you speak out to people, kind of thing? I don't know, in person. But I have a fear of a lot of people. I really do. I have a fear of being around a lot of people, really, and it's just like, okay. So I don't know how to feel about that part. LOL, gay, gay, KK, KK. But you guys are awesome. So everybody here is awesome. um, I hope that something comes out from this talk today, to help somebody else. I know probably so far it hasn't been. Uh, I haven't started it off well. So yeah. But uh, um, it's also the good morning, Hakim. Hakim. Good morning. Uh-oh. Okay.
Hey
All
there,
day.
Sarah.
I was like, I couldn't hear
Good
anything.
day to you.
How are you doing? Sorry, I didn't mean to push the mute button.
Day to you. How are you?
I'm doing well. I'm tired. I'm I'm sitting outside because I needed some fresh air
Okay.
and just wanted to, get getting situated. I just wanted to take a break, sit outside for a moment.
I understand.
Yeah. How are you doing?
I'm all right. I'm
That's
I'm just relaxing, and just been listening to different talks today.
that sounds like fun. I was listening to talks and then I was just like, I kind of want to do a talk, but then like I kind of, I don't know, I don't know how my talk has gone so far.
Well, so what is GOE Day?
GOE Day is kind of like it goes with along with. Sorry about the noise. It goes along with okay. It says it stands for growth, overcome, and empower, and it goes along with the Domestic Violence Awareness Month. So
Okay, that's
I looked this day. So
hmm. Yes. So Grow, Overcome, and Empower Day, October 2nd, National GOE Day. Let's talk about it some. Well, that's a very important subject, that's for sure. Growth, overcome, empower. I like the ring of that simply because
yeah,
it's talking about overcoming, growth, overcome, empower. That's much needed. Um,
it's a lot
it's
of things. It's something that is hard for some people to do by themselves. I feel
yes,
and just need. I feel like just people need to,
support.
yeah, and just it just it needs to. People need help with overcoming it and everything like that. It's like it's hard to do it alone. I feel like it's hard to do. It's hard for me to do it alone because I was talking to on the other app last night and I told my story. Like I heard other people's stories and I told my story and it was very difficult, but got we did it and everything like that. So it worked out
Mm,
okay. But um, I'm trying to figure out like from everybody like different ways on how you can overcome some or grow from what happened and overcome stress of it kind of thing.
It's very
And
difficult.
yeah, it is very difficult.
Of course, you know that. So so you're saying you are looking for some maybe some others' experience and how they grow, overcome, and become and empowered.
Yeah, to see like, how they if how they are doing, how everybody is doing with it, like, just the different situation. It doesn't even have to be about one situation kind of thing.
So you know what? Here's a um, I have an interesting idea. Would you be okay if I shared it with you?
I would be delighted. Please do.
Okay, so um, take the GOE in your title here to your talk
Mhm.
and spell it out. What does it mean? Grow, overcome, empower, or growth? Growth. Well, you tell me. What is the meaning that you learned? What does it mean? GOE.
Um, I saw it says growth, overcome, empower. And,
Good. So
I
I think that
read a link about it yesterday. I
you
read
should.
a link of it yesterday.
Okay. I think you should spell those words out.
Okay, give me 1 second then.
I think that when we spell things out, it's just like that. We're spelling and we're putting together something more. It's great to use abbreviations, but if the abbreviations are of something that's important to us, then we should continue to fully spell it out and fully say it until then eventually the abbreviation becomes what could be called a post-hypnotic suggestion. It could be both an anchor and a trigger, so that when you say GOE, you automatically think growth, overcome, empower, and it becomes automatic. But to get to that point where GOE is a button that you can push to feel growth, overcoming, and empowerment, you first continue to spell out, to say out, to speak out those words, and even go so far as to define them, like dictionary definitions, and really start to put into place what it means. And that way, I find, is one way to change that. There are lots of others, but there's just one. And of course, my perspective is coming from hypno analysis, where I analyze things and attempt to uh, construct a hypnotic program to address it. So I look at everything from that perspective of my training because it's just logical. I mean, what I find interesting is that um,
You got muted. Um, um, I didn't know what happened. He probably got a call. I can understand. Um, okay. Well, while he's uh getting that done.
that's weird. There was
Hey,
somebody else on your screen.
it's saying you're muted on here. Oh no.
Okay, what about now?
Oh, there you go. Good now.
Well, that was so strange. There was a glitch in the matrix. So, um, anyway, yeah, there you go. Growth, overcome, empower. National Geographic. Yeah, you got to spell it out. So I don't know how much you heard about my post hypnotic suggestion, but it's
You
best
said
to speak out these words.
you said that it was that being part of the hypno analysis, and then it just muted.
Okay. So yes, hypno analysis. So part of hypno analysis is looking at everything through the lens of a hypnotist and figuring out how I can address any issues or any problems. What I call actually I don't call them problems. I call them or any pets that people have. Pets, PETs, personal exploration topics. And so this is one personal exploration topic for you. So let's do this. Let's do this as an exercise. Would you like to do that? Would you like to do an exercise, Sarah?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Okay. Yes, I can hear you. It's just if I repeat, it's just because I haven't. So, or just because maybe I didn't understand, or I just want to confirm. So now let's talk about your personal exploration topic. So here's the subject. It seems to be that because October we're making awareness of domestic violence, correct? Is that right, Sarah?
Yeah.
Awareness for of domestic, right? Okay. And so then, and then you have also were vulnerable um, in another space, and the people that were there, you talked about some of your experiences with domestic violence, correct?
Correct.
All right, and so then now here you are asking for other people's experience and or some solutions to help you in dealing with some of the um, post-traumatic stresses that come with that experience. So anxiety and things like that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So am I correct in saying that's what one of the things you were saying earlier today when on this
Yeah.
talk you opened?
That is
I just want to make
correct.
sure. Okay. Um, and so now here, one thing I'm offering is that we can often reframe things that we are experiencing to change the emotional charge that we have on it. So one of the things is that we can give a name to what we're dealing with, and I like the word pet, um, because when we say the word pet, we often think of something maybe cute and fuzzy, right,
Yes.
or really furry,
Yeah.
right? I don't know why I said fuzzy. I automatically thought of like a stuffed animal rather than a dog or a cat or a skunk or
Yeah.
something like that. Whatever people have running around their house, pigs or what have you, monkeys, maybe ones that can fly. But
He's this.
flying monkeys are back. You didn't think I could bring up flying monkeys in more than one conversation, did you? All right. So,
I'm still waiting on them
so
food
here,
though.
flying
Go ahead.
monkeys. So, so you have a certain, and so laughter is one ingredient, but at the same time, so we call it, I call it PETS, personal exploration topics. And so see, it's another acronym, it's another abbreviation, right? But you can just, but even without this one, I give pass and say, look, you don't even have to remember that PET stands for personal exploration topic right now. Just consider anything that you might call issues or problems or worries or concerns. You can put those all under the category of pets, right? And you have to take care of these pets. And these pets have to be groomed and fed and walked and all kinds of different things. And maybe if they're a chicken, you have to cut their head off and pull their feathers out, boil them, and eat them. Okay, but there's different things that we do with our pets. I know that it's crazy, right? But this is what's going on here. So so one of the things is just, can you agree that you'll maybe start to reframe different words that you use, like problems or anxiety or this, and you can start to call them a pet every once in a while?
Yeah.
Okay. So one of your pets, And also, because sometimes we can even add a peeve on that. That just occurred to me. You can say this is a pet peeve, personal exploration topic. So then, okay, so how can we start to feel better in any little way? One of the things that I learned from the Hypnosis Motivation Institute, and not too long ago, there were some continuing education courses they had online that I took when I was still in China. And oftentimes I pull out little pieces of information that are very useful to pass on for a lot of different reasons. And one was the discussion about pain and about pain relief. And what I found is that the advice that was given there, when practiced, is very, very useful and effective in that it reduces pain and changes the way that we receive pain to acknowledge that it's something that needs to be addressed and not ignored, but that it's not so overwhelming that we cannot otherwise function. And the very simple way to address pain is through relaxation, which, of course, at first may seem to be okay, well, how am I going to relax if I'm in pain? Well, that's
Come
because often, yes, please say what were you saying?
again. Sorry. It shut it off. No. Oh no. One of my friends has a doll that says, "Oh no." I got
Oh
on my head.
no.
Welcome back. Welcome
Hey,
back.
let me ask you a vanity question. What do you think
Okay.
of my new profile pic
It looks
here
pretty
on
awesome.
this?
It looks pretty gosh darn awesome right there. I
It's
like the
a
purple.
October. Yeah, it's an October 1st photo. There's no effects or anything on it at all. That was in the club in Central 111 last night.
Looks
I
good
just took
though.
it
I really
when
like
I
the
was
purple.
taking some photos. Yeah, I really like the purple. It's my favorite colors. The lavenders and the purples and the violets. So the light and everything on me, and I look sort of like an AI. I really like it. I look digital, so it's pretty cool because I just shaved and everything like that. I
It's
shaved my face and my head, and you know, put on
got
the
that baby face
you
going
know,
there.
got the what?
Got that baby face going.
Oh yeah, and the baby face revealed under all the gray. So now back to your personal exploration topic. Okay, so we're talking about now at this stage of how to relieve pain. And the relief of pain comes through relaxation, which can seem to be counterintuitive because pain itself contributes to anxiety and tension and stress and worry. And so, that being so, we have to also understand that there are physiological things that we can do to start to get our body into a state of relaxation. And those are things that we already can tap into, that we don't have to seek outside of ourselves to figure out, which is breathing exercises. We already breathe. So now all we have to do is just change the way that we breathe a little bit. And one of the main changes that we have to make in breathing is simply doing it more deeply, more often. So more often you take the time to breathe more deeply. And that right there is a very immediate solution that you can start using. So just give it a try for yourself right now. I mean, so many people will say this, but you need this prompt sometime, right? Breathe in nice and full and breathe out. You can blow it out of your nose, out of your mouth. And then do it again, right? Breathe in and breathe out. All right, one more time. Breathing in and breathe out. And it's difficult, I know. So it's just one of those things that you can do. And there are so many more. So that's just one step. And the next is just make sure that, you stay connected. You've been talking to a lot of people, and seeming to make some good friends. And you should continue to do that and explore. And because you're very well received and you're a wonderful person. So you're not alone. And that's all part of, a small part of growth, overcoming and being empowered, because the pain and trauma and the memories, they don't go away. But if you're going to continue with them, then you can get stronger. You can. Doesn't mean that you have to. It doesn't mean that you will, but you can, if you choose to work that way.
You're right.
Well, I don't know about being right. I just know that hopefully something will be of use and be helpful to you. And if that's what being right is, then okay. But
In my eyes, it's or in my mind, it feels right.
well, you deserve to be okay, Sarah. Everything's all right with you,
I have big plans.
and you deserve to experience the success and the achievement of your big plans. And I believe that you will. And I know that you are on the way to doing that now, because you're currently taking steps to do things and you're making things happen. And you're doing that even with the experiences that you have that were discouraging of you being this way. You are still achieving and becoming stronger and more successful in your way, even though it has been opposed. And there are people who tried to take that away from you and to convince you that it's not true. But yet still here you are, moving forward and brightening up my day and brightening up the days and the lives of other people. And people feel generally good and happy to hear you and be around you.
Well, I'm happy to hear that. Oh no. Oh. I was about to do the oh no. I just saw the phone and it was muted.
Whoa. There's some trippy Twilight Zone glitchy stuff just happened again.
What do you mean
Well, I just got booted off of the show. Like my image just went completely blank on my side, and then I didn't hear anything, and then all of a sudden it was swiping through by itself to other talks, to other live talks,
phone
and
does
then
that?
I had to swipe back to you, and then mute and unmute and mute and unmute again to be able to talk. It was fun. It's funny.
Cause I saw it's muted again. I'm gonna do my
Yeah, this
oh
time I did that, but yeah, because I don't want to be people hear me sniffing and snorting over here.
no. He says sniffing and snorting and snorting and sniffing.
Yeah, so
Uh,
um,
that was funny.
but we're gonna figure this out. We we're gonna take our little show on the road.
On the road again.
It's gonna
Gonna
be
take the
funny.
show on the road again. So
So,
this
and the thing
bed is
is that it's gonna be. I'm sorry, you're saying something. What are you saying?
oh no, go ahead. Go ahead.
Why are you gonna do that now?
I was just saying that the bed is still broken. I forgot about it.
Are you stuck?
No, I'm not stuck.
You're
I
not. You're not in the same place. Thank goodness. 'Cause I was gonna say we're gonna have to call the fire truck. So
Gotta have to call a fire truck.
so we're just gonna travel around and broadcast and practice
Oh,
yoga
yes.
and capoeira. So
Sounds like
and we're gonna practice uh, some
right.
alchemical hypnotic shamanism. we're gonna we're gonna practice hypno analysis. Everything we look at is gonna be in some way hypnotizable. We're like, wait a minute, I'm gonna hypnotize this problem away. You know, um, what's really interesting is that um, I found a book from the school that I went to for clinical hypnosis, HMI, and there was a point in time where people thought that you could hypnotize away people's sexuality. Like, so there were procedures in the book to um, hypnotize people to stop them from being gay.
What? That's
So
real?
um, it's real that people think that that's something you can do. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was like, hold
Um,
up. I thought it, but I was like,
and it's real that it's in a book uh, from a very well respected school that was since removed, of course. But that was the thoughts and the feelings and the understanding of the great doctor uh, John Kappas, who founded the Hypnosis Motivation Institute. That's my alma mater. That's like the coolest school I think I've ever been to,
I've only been to
on
one.
campus. And it's a groovy little place, man.
Groovy. Like that word is a groovy little place.
It's a groovy little place, man.
Right
Um,
on.
they teach you some nifty stuff there.
Oh, you say nifty, groovy and nifty. I love it. I
They
love
do.
it.
It's pretty swell. Real swell. I know you can dig it.
Oh, wait, what is it? Okay, so it was groovy, nifty, swell, dig it.
Wow, that's a great recollection
Right?
in the order of presentation. So
That's cool. You said all those words in a beautiful sense, in a beautiful form. Just wonderful.
it's all for levity, my friend. So you know, you 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 have friends, and you know, all these plans that I'm making, I'm doing for us and us as a people, and you know, for anybody who wants to join the caravan of whatever, because I have a mission. You know, I need to be out and just do these things for some reason. Just this physical movement of my body, doing yoga and playing capoeira, and just being, I don't know, being able to move about and play music like troubadour, just pull out the acoustic guitar, and you know, while I'm looking over some you know, horrible landfill, and just sing it some love, so maybe somehow we can heal it, or just as easily be looking out over a beautiful snow-capped mountain.
I can do the piano.
But all right, just so you get one of those out there. We're gonna have to get you on an electric portable keyboards.
Yeah, I have.
I it's good. Bring it along.
I just have it in storage somewhere. I have to get my stuff from the storage.
Story of my life.
The story of my life. I'll take you home. I'll drive all night to keep you warm inside. Story of my life. All right. That was my intermission of life, of the story in life. Good morning.
Oh, good morning. I know that song. I feel like it just came
Yeah.
out of an egg.
You hatched.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, the song's by One Direction.
The story of my life. I know I've heard it a lot. When you
Love to
when you
keep
spend a lot of time in a gym as an employee,
you
you
hear a
tend to
lot of
hear
songs.
some these songs on rotation. I hear all the music I get with pop music is from working in gyms and in nightclubs
That's what makes you
and on the
beautiful.
sets of like productions. Like those are my three things I'm
I
always
know at the
doing.
club you
So,
be listening to the Latin pop and shit. I'm like, yes, get it.
well, I don't. I mean, listen, I don't even know, but I know that when I recorded the breakout room yesterday.
Hmm.
I listened back to the recording. It actually did come out pretty good. The sound.
It
I did.
did. I was,
So I made sure I recorded an hour of it to to have a room. So uh, on
oof.
that could be shared. But so how are you feeling right now?
Um, I'm good. I'm doing well. Um, I'm trying to figure out this mess I got going on here.
Yeah, I
'Cause
got you.
I can't
I
fit
know.
everything. I'm just gonna have to leave some stuff. It's all right. It'll be all right. But I'm rocking it. We're
Well,
gonna rock. We're
you
gonna
can
rock
always
out.
go back and get it, right? I mean, if you just bring some essential, I don't know. I mean, I don't know what you're thinking, and so
Um, because I never know when a certain someone is actually here or not. So when somebody is not here, then I could come back. But if they're here, then I'm not coming in here, kind of thing.
excuse me, I'm typing a message. I'm confirming that I'm going to be working tonight.
Oh, you're good.
Yes, sir. I'll be there tonight. Thank you.
The story of my life, I'll take you home.
It's easy to be enthusiastic, but doing things that you like, fortunate
Yes.
to be able to do that. And I wish that for everybody. It's a wonderful experience when things come around.
I like to sing. It helps. That's one way.
What's that?
One way to get out of a in my sense, like one of the ways to get out of a funk is to sing just random songs.
You said sing random songs?
Um, Sing like the good songs, but
Because it
no,
sounded
random.
like you said sing phantom songs. And so the first thing that came to my mind was, the Phantom of
Oh my
the Opera is here.
God. Inside her mind. Those who have seen your face, go back and fear. I am that mask you wear. It's me they hear. My spirit and my voice. Ow! Fucking. Oh, oh, sorry. Excuse me.
Wow, that was a great, that was a fantastic transition. Your voice is amazing.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. I
You
used to hear. I used to
you need
hear
to,
that song a lot, but then I forgot the words.
yo, holy Magnolia, your voice, what the, man, that touched my heart. Hey, you gotta visit Gabriela. She comes on here and says, I want to sing to you. From Cuba. She's like the
Love
most
seeing her.
adorable thing. And you gotta
Seeing
go and sing for her. Oh my God, you're gonna blow her mind.
her. I think I've
She
seen her.
loves,
That says oh, it says, oh my God. Oh God. Oh, there's a song. She has a name under her thing, and it's just oh my God, I'm looking for it right now because it's gonna bother me if I don't. Oh, all beauty isn't equal. There you go.
yes, yes. All beauty
Gabrielle.
isn't equal. Gabriela, yeah, Gabby. So yeah, you gotta definitely um, get on and talk to her um, because she is
I
she is quite appreciative of music
think
and singers.
I want to hear that song now. Oh
What song?
shit, the Phantom of the Opera.
Yeah, it's one of my favorites. I really like it. But
That
what I like right now is trail mix.
trail mix, mixing trails. You're
Yeah,
mixing trails.
I
Oh
am.
fuck. Okay, we're gonna hear a little bit of the Phantom of the Opera real quick.
Okay, but okay.
Review. Na, 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 na. Where's it at? Where are you at? There you go. No, that's not the freaking one. All right, we're gonna do it like this then. Internets. What can you do, right?
What are the chances that you really that you like that so much? That's crazy. That's awesome.
I mean, I like
The opera is down.
saw
All
the
right,
play.
it's
I
cool.
like the it too.
Say that again.
I was a fan of the play. I went to the
Oh
play
yeah,
one.
that's pretty dope.
Oh, here he goes. Yeah, buddy. I don't know if you can hear it. Give me a second, because there's an ad going on. Ass These ass bunks, they want to give me ads. Okay, shut up. Thank you. Yes. Wee. Can you hear it? Dun 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 dun
Yeah.
dun. Yes. Ow. Yeah. Dun 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 dun. Yeah. In sleep he sang to me, in dreams he came. That voice that calls to me and seeks my name. And do I dream again? For now I find the phantom of the opera is there inside my mind. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Sing once again with me a strange duet. My power over you grows stronger yet. And though you turn from me to glance behind, the phantom of the opera is there inside your mind. All right. All right.
Yay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I love that song. Sing for me. Oh, that was beautiful. That was gorgeous. All right, that went well. That went pretty well, I believe so. Uh-oh, who we got here? Oh, we got Miss Cicely on Clue.
All right.
Let's,
Let her up.
all right. Uh-oh. Miss Cicely. Yeah, 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 yeah. Good morning.
Morning, what's poppin', Slam?
Not too much, not too much. You know, living life, living large, the usual. You know.
That right.
How you doing today?
I am feeling light as a feather. Like Mojo would say, if I was any better, it should be illegal.
That sounds cool.
Yes, ma'am. Light as a feather. And I know you saw the hand claps when you were singing the Phantom of the Opera. I was like, yes, it's spooky season.
Oh yes, that's even the best part too, because I get a spell on you and everything.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Spooky time moments. That's what they call.
Yes,
That's what they call life right there.
it is. Now, right now, I've been listening to Shaka Khan because she got a song called Do You Like What You Feel? And I'm like, I do. Thank you, sis. Auntie, I hear you. I like what I feel. Do you
Do you?
love what you do? I do that. Yes. Mm-hmm. I like that too. So I was just like, yeah. It's a beautiful day. How you been?
Been doing well, you know. Just getting things together and everything like that, and then I've realized that I made a big mess in here, and then I'm cleaning it up little by little.
A little by little is good though.
Yeah, it's better than nothing. I'm just leaving it here like this, I believe.
Oh yeah. I really popped up growth, overcome, and empower. I
Yes.
hopped up to give you another song suggestion because I
Yay.
think you'll really, really like it. It's
Yay.
called Fall in Love by Erica Badu.
Oh, I know Erica Badu. My favorite song is the the one, the one where she was going on the date, and then this part of the afro, the dude.
Yup.
Gives me every time.
Doesn't it? It'll get you. It'll get you every time. Every time.
Funny. That one is hilarious to me.
She is. Have you ever heard her talk about her trying to get beamed up by aliens?
No, I have not.
I'm gonna send you that clip on Instagram. Funniest thing ever. She was like, I even played it. Do 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 do. I don't understand. Why would they
That's why
come get me?
you went into the Twilight Zone.
Right. She was like, why won't they beam me up? I'm just trying to see where we going.
Take me with you. I
Yes.
want to go to the other planet too.
Right.
Is
Well, I just popped up for a minute because I gotta go find some lunch and get my day started.
sounds yummy. What
Yeah,
do
I
you
don't know what
plan?
I'm in the mood for.
I had
Hmm.
my mom and I we went to Subway to get some lunch real quick. She
Yum.
wanted to have some Subway before she went to church,
Oh,
and then came back here and um she went to church. She kept
okay.
to go with her, but it's like uh I don't know. I don't want to go to that one. I want to go to somewhere else, if anything.
Well,
But I like doing my own little area.
that's okay. Because however you find them and keep them is how you find them and keep them.
Hmm. I was thinking about you earlier when I first started the chat the talk today. I
How so?
was thinking about what you said about uh like the don't talk to me like that.
Oh, yeah. Remember that and keep that in your heart. Don't let nobody talk to you like that, even yourself.
Yeah, because I talked about I was on a thing last night and it was on another social audio app and it's I was talking about this National GOE Day and I was
Hmm.
telling a story and I was explaining how in the process of it um I I was told about a lot of things or I was told a lot of things and different things saying that it was my fault that he's gone this that and the third and I was thinking like okay I have to think words do stick always but I said to myself what does Cicely say? She was talking about something with the legs and the thigh. It was just funny. Oh no, she had muted. I don't know if you got a call or the glitch is going on again. Hello, Miss Cicely.
Hey, okay, there we go. It's been glitching all day. But the idea was you have the portal between this world and the next between your legs. Lower your voice when you speak to me.
That one. There we go.
Hmm. Hold that one with you because it sticks and stones and people say ugly things, but don't internalize it and keep it. It doesn't belong to you, it belongs to them.
Yeah, it's like somebody told me last night, the phrase sticks and stones break bones, but words will never hurt. Um she told me, you know, it's kind of opposite because sticks and stones will break your bones, but the bones will heal. Words
Yes.
words do not cannot take back what you said, basically.
Nope.
And those words will stick with you, especially if it's hurtful, because it's just if it's been told so many times and it's kind of like been embedded in your brain kind of thing. And I was just like, wow, that is true too, though.
Yep. And
And
it leaves emotional scars.
yeah, but I had you in my mind, and then I had her in my mind as well. It's just like you know I was thinking about it today and last night, and I was just like, and I found this day today on the national calendar. This
What
GO,
what is GOE?
it is the growth, overcome, and empower.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, it goes with the awareness month this month. of October, and
Right.
the it's how you can grow from it, overcome it, and empower yourself to achieve a better kind of thing. So,
You know, I got a question for you.
okay.
So, how are you growing, overcoming, and empowering yourself?
Well, I was the talk I was having with Hakeem just now. He was helping me by he's talking about pets, and I can't remember the analogy of it again. I forgot the words for it, but it's like a pet peeve kind of thing, like problems of it. And he was giving me a relaxation thing or relaxation moment and everything, the breathing technique, and knowing that everything's okay and everybody will be, and everything will be okay. And how I was telling him that I try and get better from it by singing random songs.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Love to
Breath
sing.
work.
And then we were talking about the Phantom of the Opera.
Yeah. You know, when you sing, it forces you to reset part of your, how do I describe it? When you're singing, if you get nervous and you start singing, or you feel anxious and you start singing and moving, you can dispel a lot of energy out the body. So if
Yeah,
you're randomly singing, that's growth.
we were talking about last time too.
Oh yeah, shaking, shake it
Yes,
out.
out shaking it off, and then I was saying that I'm a singer, not a dancer, kind of thing.
The only reason you're not a dancer is because you think you're not a dancer, or you're thinking too hard about dancing. If you can walk
I
and
just jump,
move, hmm?
just jump, start jumping around.
But that's good. That's still motion. That's enough to get your reset the vagal nerve, reset the part of your body that needs that. Because a lot of times when we're anxious, we hold our breath.
Yes,
I know when
and
I
then
get really anxious, I tense up and stop breathing, so I'll start singing.
when I get anxious, I start I know that I'm starting to hyperventilate kind of thing. So I
Yeah.
try and do whatever I can to like get my mind off of it. So I just jump around, jump around.
Yeah. Jumping jacks, all of that.
Yeah, I just start jumping and then like wiggling around like I am dancing, but I call it jumping.
Yeah. That's good though. That is major growth and
Yeah.
empowerment. I love to see it. Because I play too much. That's my problem. I play too much. I'm like, I love to see
It's okay. I play too much too.
it.
You know the Mr. Extra on here, right?
Yes.
I call myself extra too much though. he's he's extra, but I'm extra.
Girl,
I be doing
I
too much. I be doing too much.
one of my favorite little mantras I've been hearing on TikTok for a couple of years. Cash, you be doing too much. I say, shut up. You ain't doing enough. Oh, you mad? I guess you're glad. Well, here it is. I like doing too much. And I was like, yeah, I like doing too much too.
Because it makes it's a whole lot easier. I don't know why. It's just a whole lot easier to do extra.
But maybe you're not extra. It's just the people around you aren't enough.
Hey, see, they're not part of my level.
Right. It's a vibe unique to you. I told you you act like Vanellope. You just give me sugar.
Yes, yes, yes. With the little gumballs on sticking on her and shit.
Yeah, just glitter, rainbows, unicorns, and sugar.
I love it. But I'm a instead of unicorns, I'm gonna do like panda cats. Mm-hmm.
Oh, even stinking cuter.
Thank you. Thank you.
They're
Yes.
stinking cute. I just seen a tarot deck in the store that had the kawaii. It was called kawaii. And they
Yes.
had the little red panda with the cat ears. And I was like, oh, it's stinky cute.
I have a kawaii coloring book of cats.
Oh,
Just cat. And it's so adorable.
oh
I got
that's
into
really cute.
food and plants and just monsters and it's just cool. It's like, oh yeah. I had to finish one of them.
Take your time. That's a leisure activity. Some good kid style fun.
Yes. I don't even know where I put it. I think I put it in one of those bags. Ugh, I don't know.
But my darling, I just wanted to hop up for a little while. And I'm about to go find something to eat.
Get to
Keep
eat.
going. Keep going.
Yes. The little dinosaur. Yeah.
Yes, queen, yes. Let me get off of here and find some food.
I'll talk to you later. Love you. Bye.
Love you, bye.
And we got Miss Mari Cara on cue. Hello, good morning to you. Oh, I rhymed. Oh, sweet. I'm a poet and I didn't even know it. Hey. Hello.
Hey, uh, Cicely, I love you so much. I love each and every one of you in different ways, and I can't even express it. I swear to God, this app is amazing.
Yes. I love you too.
I love you too. We just like, it became like a part of my life. At first, I was like, what the fuck? Sorry, my language. I'm trying not
It's
to.
okay. It's
I
okay.
was like, what the hell is this? What am I on here?
Free space. Free space. Open
And
space.
then the first woman I met, two women I met, well, several women, but the first one was, I believe, Emma and Athena.
Mm.
Wow. And Emma is like, you got to do a talk. I'm like, what do you mean do a talk? I can't even speak. And she's like, we spent the whole night cracking up and we were so much alike. I hope she comes back. She's not on here for a while and I miss her.
Aw.
And I'm sure a lot of people who know her miss her because she really is an amazing human being.
Yeah.
And one night we spent like just cracking up, laughing to death, to the point that tears were coming down my eyes.
Oh, that's the
Yeah.
best. Those are the
And
best laughs.
what was so amazing is that we had so much similarities.
That's
And
good.
I think that's what unites us here, the similarities. We have very little differences.
Yeah.
And I think, don't tell her, Miss Dio should have a special convention so we could all hug and love one another.
Oh, yes. I love hugs.
And we could all make contributions. You know, small contributions can make major things happen.
Yes. I love hugs. Oh my God.
Yeah.
A hug.
And today I went to the hospital to see my uncle. He's doing so good. He's going to be released tomorrow or Tuesday.
Yay!
Yeah, he is so. Thank God, his son was like, we did the right thing, because he could have gone to cardiac arrest or some respiratory arrest. He's a doctor. I'm like, and I thought he left that day, but he didn't leave. He was waiting outside. He knew something was happening, and I did everything in my power. I played music. I tried to make him laugh. Nothing was working. Making him food, going and buying what he wanted. And thank God that day we made a decision to take him.
Mm.
And now
That's
he's cracking up. He's really, really
yes.
in spirits. By the way, he says hello to wisdom, especially his boy Rodney.
Yes.
Yeah. And when I'm at his
Let's
house,
go.
he does listen to you guys. He just
Oh,
he participated very little with Rodney, and that was a bad day for him, so he couldn't really talk.
yeah.
Yeah, so he'll be coming out.
He's an awesome influencer in life for
Yeah,
life. I like listening to his show, and I like hearing the people on his show. 'Cause everybody has such like
inspiring.
amazing, wonderful, yeah, inspiring moments of life, and it's
Yeah.
just beautiful. And that's what I love about this app too, because it's just like everybody has a good um.
He listened to
Yeah.
Hakeem, he listened to Rodney, he listened to a few
Yes.
other ladies, and he was
I
like
love,
so amazed. And he's like, "Is this real? Are these real people?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And I'm gonna be next talking. And
yeah. I love listening to Hakeem's little things too, and I like it when he pops up and then he starts, giving his wisdom of life. And it's just
yeah,
like, hey, it's
the
yes,
other day I was listening to him. I couldn't participate. I don't know if he was speaking with you or someone else. And he spoke about a girl. She wanted to be a veterinarian, and everyone said no veterinarian. Like, do you know veterinarians study 7 bodies, autonomies?
what?
Yeah, not only the animal, not only one body, 7 autonomies. You got to be freaking genius to do that.
Good God,
Yeah.
gotta have surgery.
My grandfather was a veterinarian. Don't tell anybody. Later in years, he started making medical equipment.
Oh
Like
wow,
surgical. Yeah,
but that's awesome.
yeah. He developed, I guess, new instruments. I'm not quite sure.
That's,
But they study not only not only a dog, cat, cow, horse, whatever. I don't know. I mean,
yeah.
human. And
Oh,
I have a great veterinarian here. He saved my dog's life, and she lasted 5 more years.
aw, yay.
Yeah, yeah. They're amazing. And basically, whatever used, if you see Hakim, tell him. So any medicine that most of these animals take, we take too. We're
Yeah.
animals too, by the way. We're the worst.
Oh God.
We're
Oh,
savages. But
savage.
but there's a lot of goodness in humanity. What are we talking about? I can't see. Overcome. We can overcome, empower each other. We could break the silence.
Yes.
We can all build each other up.
And that's one of the good things about this app is that the people on here are very good uh uh spirit builders, spirit
Yeah.
uplifters.
Because we all come with experience, especially our age. You're still young. I'm 3000 BC, Big Bang Theory. I've been here before. And laughter is such good medicine. Laughter is healing. Dancing is healing. Music is healing.
Yes.
Communication, positive form of communication. That's how we build one another.
Yeah, I like listening to music, singing along. I like to sing random songs and um get in like a zone of just,
Yeah. Music,
okay.
music and dance releases endorphins in the brain, which causes healing.
Oh yeah.
It's a natural drug that your brain releases.
That's what I like
So
about
the
laughter.
body heals itself, and I'm
That's
healing.
what laughter too, because laughter, I always say to myself, laughter is the best medicine. I in church a long time ago when I went to church, this pastor, he was like, let's just take a moment, lift our heads back and just ha 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 out
Yeah,
loud. And we did that and then all we could do was just laugh.
yeah,
Because
yeah,
it's like regardless on even if it doesn't matter if it's fake laugh or not, it's gonna become a real laugh if you start
yeah.
laughing.
They
Start
say
laughing
fake it until you
right
make.
there.
Laughter. There was a time that I didn't laugh. There was a time that I was so serious, and
Yep.
there was a time that I wouldn't even dance because I love to dance. I was always in a dance group. I was
I,
always in music. And you got to move your body, and the pain will heal itself. Physical pain.
yeah. It's just the pain of like just it doesn't even have to be fit. It's not the physical part. It's the uh
The mental too. But we
yeah
heal. We heal.
the
We
internal
touch
pain.
each other's lives.
Yes, and being able to come on here and hear the many wisdom words of the wisdom community and the people. It's like it helps a lot, and it works tremendously depending on
Yeah.
how or it's like I don't know. It's just life. It
Yeah.
brings life to this into this world, and you don't find that a lot. You don't even find that in life.
Yeah. Like today, there was one. There was another man, and I thought he had dementia, and his son says, no, he's hallucinating. It happens in hospitals. It's
Yeah,
like temporary hallucination. I'm like, does he have dementia? And Alzheimer's, something? No, he's hallucinating. And the
yeah.
wife didn't know, old couple.
I found out has Alzheimer's. I saw him, and he thought he didn't know who I was. He knew who my mom was, and he knew his wife was, and his daughter. He didn't know who I was. He thought I was somebody else, and it was
Oh,
just it was heartbreaking to see that because it was
yeah.
just like,
But do you know today they're doing research how to rewire the brain
yeah.
in Alzheimer,
They
dementia?
found I know that there's a way to cure, or they have something to cure, or that helps. I'm not sure if it cures it, but it helps the Alzheimer's dementia area.
Well, it's not only medicine. What it is that you got to keep your mind very active, and you got to learn new things. And Dr. Rao also talked about this. Let's say I'm a scientist, which I'm not. Just for an or example, and I decide to take ballet. It's a new thing that I'm learning.
Yeah,
I'm learning how to move the body, how to think creative. Arts and science, it goes hand in hand. Or reading a book. I used to love to read, and
I
now
love
I'm
to read.
getting back to it. Yeah, but I'm only doing like chapter at a time because it's been many years.
Yeah,
And it's
not reading, I'm writing.
read, dance, do different things. Just do.
Yeah,
You don't have to be a master. Not all of us could get a PhD, but we could master our lives. We
oh
could
yeah.
master each other, learn
Yeah.
from each other.
As long as we can always just help, as long as people know, as long as everybody knows that somebody is there to be there to listen and whatnot, or to be they don't even have to listen. They don't even have to say anything as long as they're there. It's
Yep.
like
Because
it helps.
people need people. I always thought I was so independent and I didn't need people and I didn't need help. And, I was going to do everything by myself. And I did. But now I have to realize that I do need help. I need physical help. I need people helping me in the house. I'm, you know, getting old, and a lot of things have happened. And
Yeah,
nobody has a right to beat on anybody physically.
man.
Nobody has that right. So I'm breaking the silence of domestic violence, and does not always happen with your boyfriend, your husband. It could be a family member. So speak out.
That is very
And because it's people that are closest to you that could hurt you.
yes. Because like the person last person I was with, I was talking about a friend of mine. May she rest in peace. She passed away last year, and
Me sure.
the one the person I was with, I told her about it because I woke up really really upset, like sad, and I was just really depressed for a little bit. And all she could do was laugh in my face and saying that she deserved it. And I was
Yeah,
just like,
because they believe that they have a right. And Thursday I ended up in the hospital, and Friday I went to press charges against my brother. Not
mm,
charges, a restraining order. I don't want anything from him.
mm,
He needs help. I thought it was
yeah,
always me. And the officer who came, one of the first things he did was he checked my body, my arms. And he was like so fast. Sign this, sign that. And I don't know what the fuck I'm signing. And all I see is some domestic violence paper.
mm,
And then he said, you want to come with me? And I said, no, just give me some time. And he said, fine. And the next thing I know, he says, you're coming with me. I thought he was talking to me. I'm like, oh my God. He said, no, 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 he's coming with me.
yeah.
So what happened, I don't know.
It's a scary feeling, and
And yesterday he was served with papers. He's scared shit now. Double
oh,
my size. More than double.
that kind of thing, people deserve to be scared of the
No,
people.
he needs help. So I'm doing him a favor. He needs help.
Mm. Man, I love this app, y'all. I really do. This is an amazing app, and there's such amazing people on here, and I just love all of you guys. Thank you, Hakeem. Thank you, Cicely. Thank you, Mary, for coming on here and speaking with me and letting me allowing me to come out and burst out in song. But it is spooky season, so I kind of want to play one more song before we go. Uh, Let me find my ow. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Come with me. Ah, ah, ah. There's a world out there that we should see. All right, spooky season moment. Okay, now seeing out how it's spooky season, we're going to spookisize it, okay? Okay. Ooh, I'm gonna actually play one of my favorite songs from my favorite movie. And we're gonna rock it out. We're gonna rock this town, rock it inside out. Yes. Okay, not that. That's not it. So don't worry about what's happening now. Boys and girls of Beverly Hills, wouldn't you like to see something strange? Come with us and you will see. This is our town of Halloween. This is Halloween. This is Halloween. Cook and scream in the dead of night. This is Halloween. Everybody make a scene. Trick or treat. Till the neighbors come and die of fright. It's our town. Everybody scream. In this town of Halloween. Teeth grown sharp and eyes glowing red. Fingers like snakes and spiders in my hair. In the sun, we call home. Everyone hail to the pumpkin song. In this town, don't we love it now? Everybody's waiting for the next surprise. Come back from now, and I'm in the trap town. Something's waiting not to pass. Anyhow, you're screaming. And in black fighting green. Well, that's just fine. Say it once, say it twice. Take a chance and roll the dice. Fly with the moon in the dead of night. Everybody scream. Everybody scream. Tearaway face. Anyone dream to the brim with Halloween, 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 Halloween. Everywhere. There's no fun without a scare. That's our job, but we're not neat. In our town of Halloween, in this town. But we love it now. Everyone's waiting for the next surprise. Snowden Jack might catch you in the back and scream like a banshee, make you jump out of your skin. Everybody screams for a very special guy. Halloween Jack is king of the pumpkin patch. Everyone here to the pumpkin king now scream. Halloween, 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 Halloween. In this town we call home. Everyone hail to the pumpkin song. La, 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 la. All right. Yeah. Hello again.
Wow, I never knew you could sing like that.
I love Nightmare Before Christmas. That's my favorite movie of all times. But thank you.
Yeah, I just want to come on and say, keep singing.
I was like, since it's spooky season, why not let's bring out the spooky music a little bit. I thought it was pretty nifty.
It was, it is, and continue.
As what Hakeem said. He said nifty. He said nifty. Oh my god, it was swell and everything. I thought that was awesome
And
how he
I have to send us, is Hakeem here? Y-
he is.
Oh,
I think he
I
should
have
go.
to send you a song that I sang. I didn't forget, I just did not have the time. I will send it to you. The words,
Are you talking to
yeah,
him?
to,
Okay.
yeah. And I got to translate it into English. I found it.
Oh really?
Yeah, but I thought that him and I were friends on Instagram. It turned out that I just never followed him. So I just,
Ooh,
that few days ago, I
I'm
think.
telling.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do a talk a little later. I don't want to interrupt anyone. And it's gonna be give me a topic about healing, dancing, music, and stop
Yes,
the cycle of violence and do it in peace.
yes. Do it in your own at your own discretion.
Yeah.
Feels because
So there's hope.
yes. Let there be hope. Let there be light.
Yes.
Yes, Queen. Yes.
So, but before I do my talk, I have to order some food for a few days
Yes,
because,
it's the food. Everybody get you some nice food
oh my
in.
God, I had the best food. I'm addicted to the hospital food. They have a
Oh, me too.
cafeteria to die for. I feel like that's where I was like, this is where I'm gonna go dying for $10. You can, oh my God, that
There's
it's
so much food
it's
though for
not
$10.
fried. It was baked. It's so delicious. Chicken
God, I
nuggets with mashed potatoes, but they didn't have gravy.
uh-huh. I took my mom to have surgery one time, or when she had to get surgery, and I had hospital food there. It was at her job, basically, because she works in the hospital,
Oh,
and
okay.
that food was delicioso to the
I
max.
know, my God, it has changed over the years. It used to be like, ah,
Yes,
yeah,
but
and now,
there
oh
is
my God.
in love there, and I always ask my mom to get it whenever she was there. I used to ask her to get it all the time because now, oh shoot, what time is it?
Can you
Uh,
order from hospitals?
oh, I wish that'd be kind of cool.
By me?
That would be cool if I could. I
Yeah,
can't
that
though.
is something that the hospital should consider. because
Yes.
today their cafeteria is unbelievable.
It's
And
so good.
if you had that somewhere else, you'd probably pay like 20 something dollars.
For
So
the
they
amount of food you get,
profit,
yeah. You get full.
and
You don't
it
even
will provide jobs. It will provide more jobs.
yes. See. I'm gonna see. That'd be kind of cool. I'm
Talk
gonna
to
see.
your mom. I'll talk to the professor to see if we got connections, if he has any in the cafe.
That sounds like fun because I like the food over there. I really do. I like the food.
I swear it was so lit. The potatoes were like real potatoes, and the
Yes.
chicken that was fried was baked. I can't do that. And it was like less than $10. They didn't have change, so
Yeah, for me, for in my mom's hospital, it's like $5 or $5.50 for a whole meal.
yeah. And there was a doctor that was getting this. He got this big dish of ziti, $4.81. Looked so good.
Yes.
I was about to get one too. Then I said, "Oh, come on, Mary, this is gonna be
See,
enough for you." I should
if
have
you
gotten it.
decide to go out to get food, please just go to the hospital, see your uncle and everything like that, and then get some food while you're there.
Well, he's coming out in 2 days, so maybe I'll go with his son tomorrow. I'll meet him there, but
Or
it's too far from me, and I don't drive.
okay, that works too. Never mind.
Yeah,
Or
and he wants to. I'm like, Chris, you got to try this. He's like, are you kidding me? You know, every time you come, you go down to the cafeteria. Can't you just sit here? I'm like, I'm hungry, and and I'm telling him how
uh,
delicious it is. And oh, and I had a drink, so it was basically $9 and something cents. But the doctor, God, that plate of ziti, because I love baked ziti, I make it myself. It's like not even worth making it.
Da-da-dun.
Da-da-dum. Instagram. Let's see.
Instagram.
Tarot card. Whoa, she's scary. God.
I have one more song to play, and then
Oh,
I'm gonna wisdom out of here.
okay, I'm gonna go out and I gotta order some food and groceries, and I'll be back. Keep
Okay.
singing. I'll listen. We'll
Have
listen.
fun. Enjoy.
You too.
Get some good food for me.
I will. I wish you were here.
We got one more song, yo. And since Hocus Pocus 2 came out, we're gonna play a little Hocus Pocus. Yeah. Hopefully you can hear it. But they're here tonight. They're waiting over there. Thank you, Max, for that marvelous instruction. I put a spell on you, and now you're mine. You can't stop the things I do. I lie. Then 300 years, right down to the day. Now the witch is back, and there's hell to pay. I put a spell on you, and now hello, sailor. My name's Winifred. What's yours? I put a spell on you, and now you're gone, gone, gone. Gone on my wedding spell on you. And it was strong, so strong, so strong, so your wretched little lies have all been cast, and all the witches working. I'm the worst. And now you're gone. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. If you don't believe, you better get superstition. That's so vicious. It,
I'll say it's the fire. Up a minute, up and down. In Caracolera, hey, I say bye bye. So, in those words, bye. Thank you guys. Love you. Bye.